Sandy, you're considered an expert in helping informal economy workers become formal food service employees. And how does
Correct.
this transfer happen? How do they transfer from informal economy into a formal one?
Well, you know what we did is we just literally went around the neighborhood and talked to folks that were selling on the streets, and we asked them, "Would you like to be part of this program that is a permitted program and learn how you can take the steps to be a full-fledged legal business owner?" And it was very attractive to a lot of them because in downtown LA, where we had this in MacArthur Park, there was a lot of crime, police brutality going on at that time. That was another issue that we were dealing with. And so a lot of vendors were scared of the police and getting beat up and getting arrested. There were things being thrown away and just being done in a very, I don't know, I want to say inhumane way, but not a very nice way.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are other issues we had to deal with. But meanwhile, we're trying to recruit folks. Well, let's, come to the table. We had meetings explaining what does it mean to be in the vending program. So for us, the first step was there was a city that created an ordinance. Said, okay, if you get folks into this program, they will not be harassed. They will, get their licenses, their business permits. That's what we came in to do, helping them get those all in line, helping them to get insurance, all the things a normal business person needs. Even though it's just a little cart that we built for them, I told them, this is your little storefront, a little cart, but it has your name on it. It had their business license attached, their vending permits, their health permits. So all that took them out of the informal economy and brought them into the formal economy because now they're paying taxes and they're paying all their permits. But what they loved is that they didn't have to fear the police, and they knew they were doing the right thing.
And so what were their challenges starting out as a legal entity? How long did it take them to legally establish their businesses?
Well, to get the vending cart, a person would walk into my office and say, "Yeah, I want to be in this program." There's an application and the permits that we had to get through City Hall. I would hold their hand to get everything they needed, and that process could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on what the person was selling. There was also fees involved, and our nonprofit was lucky and fortunate for the vendors. We got grants that were able to pay a lot of their fees at the beginning, because even though they wanted to do the right thing, they still didn't have money to pay. The city fees were still like $800 to sell food and $400 to sell merchandise, etc. And so helping them with that paperwork to get the loans or to get grants so the process could take, I would say, on the average, anywhere from a couple of weeks to 2 months to get them into the formal economy with all their paperwork. To establish a business, though, to really say, okay, I'm making money and I'm doing, I would say 1 to 2 years for them being in the program to really feel, okay, it was like a mom, I was like the mother bird with their, all her babies in their nest, and trying to teach them over the time how to really have a solid foundation so that they can go out and look for a storefront of their own, or go into farmers markets, which most of them did, or do your own catering, establish that kind of business, helping them with their business plans and getting them connected to people who could help them with capital. So that could, and then there was people that took way more, 5, 6 years, It just depends where they are comfortable, what they want. Some people didn't want to go any further than that. They liked street vending. They wanted to just stay with the cart. And then there's those that really dreamt bigger, and that was our thing, to help them dream bigger and know that they could accomplish the bigger dreams if that's what they desired. And so we have folks that actually opened up restaurants. We have folks that are in all the Whole Food markets right now with their little juice that they start off making in our kitchen. So, it just depends on the individual. But I would say it takes a good 1 to 2 years to feel that you're ready to launch.